Hey everybody, it's a pretty cold day in Florida, and I've got, let me turn the camera around. I've got a bunch of stuff to burn off from clearing the back area. But I thought I'd try something for the very first time to do what they call, I guess, an upside down fire, or reverse fire, or whatever they call it. Goes against everything my grandfather taught me about building a fire. He always taught me you put the small stuff down first, and then a little bit larger and larger and larger, and then you light it from the bottom. But this way you do it in reverse, so I'm going to give it a try. I'll put down a few of the big ones, and then some of the less big ones, sort of log cabin style, and then some smaller ones, and a pile of tinder on top. Okay. And then some cheat sauce, because I'm just flat out lazy. That should be good. By the way, just charcoal lighter. Now, obviously, the whole idea here, you get the tinder going, then the little bit larger stuff gets going, then a little bit larger, and works its way down, all the way down to the big stuff. The reverse of the way I was taught. And again, never done this before. It's supposed to produce less smoke, which I don't know how that is, but also you shouldn't have to tend to it all the time. But anyway, let's get it going. I can get my lighter to work. It's pretty cold out here. Oh, come on. There we go. And we'll kind of keep an eye on it, see what it does. And obviously the tinder's going off just fine, but will it catch the stuff underneath and underneath and underneath? That's what I question. So that tinder is pretty well burned off, or burning off, but it does appear to be catching the stuff just below, just like they say it will. Yep. So far, so good. Okay, it's still cruising along. It's working its way down to the next layer. And for whatever reason, it's not a terribly smoky fire. I still don't know why that would be, but maybe somebody knows. Tell me in the comments. I don't know. Interesting. Still working its way down. I'll see if I can get you a top-down view. I'm starting to become impressed. Okay, that layer burned off and sort of fell away, and it's now down to catching its second layer. Some observations. It's burning nice and warm, putting off a lot of heat. It is significantly less smoky, and I don't know why that would be. But also, I've not had to tend to it. You know how when you're dealing with a fire, every now and then you have to tend to it and move the firewood around. This, you don't have to do any of that. So far, so good. And Mocha here, who didn't want to stay outside before because it was cold, is now back out to join me outside because it's nice and warm by the fire. I don't know how well you'll be able to see on camera, but it's starting to catch. Let me get down here. It's starting to catch the bigger logs underneath at the bottom there. And so, you know, I have not touched it even once. I haven't had to. So it's been something approximating an hour now, and it's burned all the way down to those big logs are catching pretty well too. Mocha's still hanging out. I've just been zoning out, enjoying the fire. Here, I'll give you a minute of that too. And of course, those big ones, they'll still be coals on even into the evening. It's probably around 1 o'clock here in the afternoon. But yeah, I'm actually very impressed. Less smoke. It seems to burn more slowly, and I can kind of understand that. You do not have to tend to it. I believe this old dog just learned a new trick. What do you think of that, Grandpa? Pretty cool. Hey, have a good day.